confused because he's fighting Jack West, but Stephen looks a lot bigger than Jack. So unless there's two Jack Wests, I'm actually a bit confused. I might be thinking of a different Jack. No, I'm thinking of the same Jack. This guy, he trains with Thierry a lot, and he also works with Tom, who's a guy who does that knockdown shoot can karate. He's a champion, I think, European champion. So I think we're going to see some good kicking, you know, from Jack. I like Jack. He's a nice guy, you know. What kind of guy would train MMA and fight in MMA? Yeah. You know, in that manner, you know.
Definitely.
But
now they're in. They do look very much.
Yeah, they do. I always thought Jack was smaller.
It's because we're sitting down. You see, we're sitting down at ground level.
Well, I've trained with Jack.
Talking of Thierry's in Jack's corner.
Yeah, Thierry's here. Yeah. I don't know if I should mention it, but Thierry's been banned from BS2, which I found quite amusing to wind him up about earlier. Yeah, it's ever so funny. Yeah. I'm going to mention that's when Thierry is it.
Well, he'll be, when he watches this back, he'll be able to realise.
Thierry, if you can hear me, I'm still harder than you. Stephen's wearing very tight shorts, so maybe he's a grappler.
It's the first tight short wearing person.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're very tight. Oh, head kick there from Jack as Stephen shot in. Look at the control Jack's got against Cage. Controlling the head, control of the body. You cannot say it enough, you know. Jack's kind of got a standing mount over Stephen then.
He's very controlled. He's very calm.
Again, Jack's been training with some really good guys.
Yeah.
So, you know, some very good strikers. I mean, so Jack's distance and striking is going to be fantastic. His control, standing up, is going to be awesome.
It's good mini spool there as well when
he's defending the takedown attempts. Look, lovely knee from left knee from Jack there. See that straight in the body. Jack's got him. Steve pressing him against Cage and throwing knees. Stephen's just gone for
again. Nice ball.
That was a good sprawl. Jack's showing some skill. I'm liking this. Very good control as well.
Yeah, it is.
Patient and just relaxed, you know.
Considering, you know, it seems as if this Stephen Huff is more of a grappler.
Yeah.
From obviously what he's wearing and how he's shooting in all the time, trying to take Jack down.
He wants Jack down. Oh, big uppercut tried from Stephen there. Obviously, it seems they're going into kind of like a clinch, kind of like an under-over a lot, but their knees being thrown. But I don't think that's a good move from Stephen because Jack seems to have the better knees.
Yeah. Bit of dirty boxing getting in there.
Yeah. Again, Stephen's got that head.
That was a relatively decent knee.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I think the pace now has been set that they're going to clinch a knee for this round, you know.
Yeah.
I thought Stephen there would just turn the hip.
You know, there seems to be a lot of pinning, but it's actually a really fast pace they're going at.
It is a good pace.
It's a tiring pace, especially when, you know, people don't like respect to how tiring it is to fight against a cage like that, and especially at a constant pace. That was a nice head knee. Yeah, and
an uppercut just before that, just by Stephen there. Stephen's turning the hip. He tried to kind of jump guard, I think.
Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't want to stand with him. That rocked him a little bit.
That was a lovely little jumping jab there from Jack, and then a lovely knee from Jack again. Stephen got Jack press a knee return from Stephen there. Can you see better from there?
I can, yeah. They're just pinning against the cage at the moment.
Uppercuts are starting to go in, so I think they're feeling that out a bit. Stephen's kind of bringing...
He's putting his head down and he's liable to get a knee in the face in.
He's bringing his leg across as well. I think them knees are starting to maybe wear on him. Two knees thrown again. Jack's keeping him pressed against the cage and swinging.
It's completely back and forth, but with Jack getting the best shots, the better of the
better striking. Yeah, definitely. Jack just seems really controlled. You know, this is good. This is good work from Jack. I like Jack. You know, so I'm a bit biased on this one. I've sparred him a few times, and he's a nice bloke. You know, but very dedicated. I mean, he's always in the gym.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, he trains with Thierry, and Thierry's favouring his left head kick up all the while now.
Well, used to train with Thierry. Now Thierry's been banned.
Yeah. Right, we've got round two now. Obviously, Jack's got his guard up. He's ready for it.
We better talk about the fight there.
Got a lovely leg kick there. Oh, lovely Jab then, a jab again from Jack, and a head kick attempt.
So I think the whole thing was that Stephen to try and keep the distance so he doesn't get caught with them big punches.
Oh, Stephen jumping guard.
Now we'll see. You know, he's been looking for this for the whole 2 rounds, so see if he's any good on the ground.
I've been seeing Stephen trying to attempt to jump guard before, so I knew he was going to do it. You know, obviously he favours his ground. He's pushing. He's going for a triangle there on Jack.
Switch to armbar though, potentially.
Jack's just stood up out of it.
What's the ref letting him stand up?
Jack's just working them strikes.
He's just constantly focused on the other guy's eyes.
On his chin by the looks of it. Gone back into clinch there. Again, a fight can be, you can come out with a game plan as well, and then the fight can just go how it goes, and you're both out of your game plan.
Yeah.
You know, you grab a game plan, and you both end up out of your game plan, and you're in this other world, you know, that you didn't intend to be in.
Both midsections are readied up from the punches and the knees that have been taken.
Yeah. Stephen needs to close his guard a bit there. That's why he's getting caught on the chin. He's just tying that guard up a little bit. But Jack's looking for that jab again. Stephen's looking for the shoot. Pulled him into guard there, into half guard.
I think the pace of the first round starting to take the toll on both of them.
Yeah,
starting
definitely.
To both tire slightly.
See, Jack's got a mount at the minute. He's controlling Stephen's legs, staying quite low and postured on him. So this is a B-class fight, so no head strikes to the ground.
Yep, on the ground, no ground and pound.
Stephen's just trying to control Jack at the minute, maybe get a breather. Jack's postured up, striking through to the body.
So again, this is one of the bad points of training with pro fighters and fighters that do A-class.
Yeah.
You get into the mount all the time.
And you throw headshots,
and it's one of them that, again, as I was saying before, it's not the best position to be in on a B-class fight, because look at the amount of area it's got to hit. It's got to hit your chest. How many people have ever been stopped with shots to the chest? No.
The good thing they can do is go high mount and then hit behind yourself to the belly. That can work. Looks like Jack's gone high mount and he's working an arm there. He keeps striking.
He must have been listening to you. Listening to you.
That was Jack was throwing elbows to Stephen's legs there, and it's no elbows at all. So it's got him stood back up. So
I can't see anything wrong with an elbow to the leg, but
no, I can't. Couple of returns from strikes. Knee to the head. Uppercut thrown by Stephen there. Stephen keeps he's turning his hips away from Jack and kind of bringing his left leg across to try and stop their knees. Yeah. So I think their knees are taking a toll on Stephen. Both guys look tired.
There was a time back in the early days of Battle Arena where the rules changed like every time you fought. So you know, I'm glad they keep the knees to the head, because sometimes you come and it'd be no knees. You know, and then sometimes you come, it'd be knees to the head. Yeah,
it was hard to keep track. I remember a Battle Arena once, the guy got kneed in the head, and one guy was under the understanding it's stopped the fight for a severe cut. And
that was Tom Savage.
That's it.
Yeah.
And he was under the understanding it was the knees to the head, and the other guy wasn't, and nobody knew. You know, and it was a bit of an argument going on. You know,
but I think Tom actually got the victory on that.
Yeah. Stephen looks tired, bless him, but Jack looks tired but up for it. But it's been a fast-paced fight. Two punches.
Yeah, it's them shots. Doesn't like them shots. He really does not want to exchange hands with him, does he?
No. Lovely left hook from Jack. See, that's right, and a jab again.
Yep.
And a little right hand there from Jack. That was good. Jack controlling. Jack's just making space now. He wants to stay on the outside. Head kick from Jack.
Well, it's always a chance, you know, if you get taken down, if he's a talented grappler, then there's a chance against submitted. If you keep him standing, he knows he's winning the stand-up.
Lovely jab again from Jack. Sorry there to cut you off.
That's all right, that's okay.
I'm loving these shots going through. He's catching him straight on the button every time. A rear tie kick, not a bit slow that one there.
Yeah.
Looked like a hook kick, like he was trying to hook the leg towards himself. Knee from Jack. And he's just threw Stephen to the ground.
Don't want to go down, you don't want to take a chance on the ground.
No.
You know, because anything can happen on the ground. But if you're dominating the stand-up like he is, keep it standing.
I think a lot of guys come into amateur MMA and they understand that they underestimate the fitness level it takes.
Yeah.
You know, and they work everything else and they forget their fitness. And you know, you can train a million hours of jiu-jitsu, but if you're not fit, the first round and you're back to a white belt, you know.
Well, yeah, well, we have obviously we train out of a Thai boxing gym, and when
sorry, Jack just caught Stephen there, and Stephen looks rocked.
Just think more tired than anything else. It just seems to be
yeah. When you're tired, the little shots hurt. Almost overhand there from Jack.
You have to do so much up and down work. You know, you can't just do stand up. You can't just do ground work.
No. Stephen's still battling it out though. He's returning kicks now. That kick was heavy.
Both chins are quite high at the moment, so it could really.
It could go either way. It's a one-punch knockout, really. Jack keeps shooting through with them jabs. They're back to clinch. Obviously, Jack's just trying to control that head.
Yeah,
I think he's trying to knee to him.
Yeah, he's spanning. Yeah, a couple of knees in that standing leg, and that would potentially be all over.
Well, Stephen just give Jack his back then. You know, that would have been a good idea to take, but they're both just throwing jabs. And now Stephen's looking away, maybe definitely tired. Jack keeps coming forward. Stephen doing a teep kick attempt there to keep Jack away.
But again, another good fight.
Yeah, definitely, from both guys. Happy with it. Body kick
there.
there.
They're both putting everything into it. They're both they're both absolutely shattered.
Stephen shot in though. That's a score. That's a point. No matter how tired you are, he shot in, he scored.
You have to take him down to get the point.
No, it's attempt is the point.
Is it?
Yeah. Obviously, Jack's got underhook there. And Stephen's just working inside. I think Stephen now is just trying to score as much as he can before the end. And that's the end of the fight.
Yeah.
The judges score it a unanimous decision. And the winner, in the blue corner, Jack West.
Jack got it there. I think that was deserved for Jack.
Yeah, definitely. I say he dominated the fight. The only way he was probably ever going to lose that was on the ground.
Yeah, definitely, But that's a good win for Jack. I'm happy for Jack. I really am. But obviously, kudos to Stephen for getting in and doing his business.
They'll have to beat that out.
Awesome, man. They give the kids to get ready. Stephen off, man. Everyone give up Stephen off. Come on, man. That's fucking awesome.
But when you want to win two fights, you want to fight, this is what they're getting confident. They're giving the sniff.